Section 1, Integration by Parts. I'm your host, Dr. D. Okay, this chapter is going to provide us with all kinds of techniques to do integrations that before this point you could never do. So, the first technique is called integration by parts. Now I should say, this is the second technique you know. The first technique you learned was called the U substitution. This is integration by parts. Now, this is the derivation of this technique. If I have two functions, f of x and g of x, and I want the derivative of the product rule says that I go first times derivative of the second plus second times derivative of the first. Now, if I take this statement and I integrate both sides, then I get the integral of everything on the right equals f of x, g of x, because the integral derivative is the original function. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract the g of x, f prime of x over to the other side. So what I have is f of x, g of x minus the integral of g f prime. Now, to make this a little easier to understand, what we're going to do is say, let u be f of x and I be, no, I be. Okay, so u is f of x and v is g of x. So, that means we have the integral of u dv equals uv minus the integral of v du. Okay, so that means we're looking for an integral of u dv, and we can split that up into two parts, the uv and the integral of v du. Now this is going to come in handy when the integral of u dv is difficult to do, but the integral of v du is a piece of cake. So that's what we're looking for.